The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
A very good evening to all of you. My name is Ricardo and my wife is here with me, Andrea.
Hello everyone, a pleasure to be here with you, and we are going to discuss about intelligent love. So we will have topics and we will learn about how to go around difficult situations, challenging situations, let's say it, and in a very rational way.
And this is what Love Talk Show does every single day, bringing up questions to help you in progressing, if we can say it, in your love life. And today we are going to talk about secrets in a relationship. Do you believe in secrets in a relationship? Can a secret be healthy or not in a relationship? What do you think about it? Andrea, after 28 years being married, what do you think about secrets? Well, it's better not to say because...
Let's not reveal it, not just yet.
Because we want to talk about this subject, and there are several questions or several things that we can talk about it. Do you believe that people in a relationship have the right to personal boundaries and privacy? Do you believe these secrets are a right that a person has? Can a person discover a secret and that secret lead to feelings of betrayal and damaging trust? What do you think about it? Are all truths be beneficial to share in a relationship? Well, these things and much more, we can talk about it here in the Love Talk Show. We are going to listen to a report and then we'll be back.
Today, we're pulling back the curtains on one of the most complex issues couples face: secrets. Is it ever okay to have a secret in a relationship? Past details such as the number of cars you've bought, what your ex looked like, and your past preference for your partner's body type are irrelevant information. But what about if you have children? Past addictions, are these irrelevant too? Does your partner need to know every single detail of every past relationship? Some people feel the need to confess every uncomfortable detail, but for many, this can cause unnecessary pain and insecurity. But does the same apply to present situations? Should we also conceal our social media details, earnings, and phone PIN from our partners? Transparency about the past is one thing, and hiding a present-day problem like addiction is a whole other level of secrecy that erodes the foundation of a shared life. Actor Jason Biggs and his wife Jenny Mollen are known for being very open, even discussing wild experiences from their past. However, in a podcast, Biggs admitted he had hidden the extent of his alcohol addiction from his wife. According to a 2024 survey commissioned by Lemonade and conducted by OnePoll, millennials were most likely to keep secrets from their live-in partner, with 26% admitting to hiding details about past relationships and 19% hiding spending habits. Consider the case of Haiba Abouk, who reportedly filed for a divorce and sought a settlement that included a portion of Achraf Hakimi's wealth, a famous footballer. According to Al Arabian English and Fox News, it was revealed in court that most of his assets, including his salary and properties, were registered in his mother's name. Arab News reported that approximately 80% of Hakimi's salary was credited to his mother's bank account. This arrangement meant, on paper, Hakimi had no personal assets for Abouk to claim in the divorce settlement. However, Abouk had no idea of the matter. Another shocking example of Arnold Schwarzenegger's secret affair and child with his family housekeeper, kept hidden for over a decade. The betrayal was revealed during a marriage counseling session, shattered his 25-year marriage to Maria Shriver and causing immense pain to his family. The balance lies in focusing on what is genuinely need to know. Having had intimacy with many people in the past is a private detail, but if you're hiding text messages today, that's a secret. Your partner's salary from 10 years ago is irrelevant, but your current bank details are essential. We'll discuss how to have these crucial conversations and set healthy boundaries. Stay tuned.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Well, and this report helps you to have an idea of what statistics say and what is going around in the world. And we want to talk about this because the main question or the main theme here is to say what can be done in order for a person to have a better love life, a better marriage, a better relationship. And that's why we are bringing up this theme, this topic, talking about secrets in relationship. Sometimes, Andrea, people believe that in keeping a secret will protect someone from the truth, because the truth can be so painful that the best thing ever they can do as a proof of love is not to share that secret. They sometimes even say, if one day I reveal this secret, I will lose this person's trust, I will lose this person's confidence, and even I may lose the marriage or this partnership. You know, some others on the other side, they believe if you are holding on some secrets, you are keeping these secrets, better saying, only for yourself, and you are not sharing with your partner, this can bring the seriousness of anxiety, guiltiness, makes one feeling sad, because they believe that secrets can bring this kind of emotions to a person.
If I was even thinking while we were talking that if we consider something to be a secret, I believe it's something worth to be mentioned. Why? Because we are humans. Every day, all the time, every second of our day, we are thinking. I don't remember, but we do have statistics that mentions how many thoughts we have per second or per minute. I don't remember, but it's a lot. So if I'm talking here to my husband, we have been married for so many years, imagine me talking about every little thought that goes through my mind. That's not a secret. That's something, some are very common, like they have no importance whatsoever because they just random. But if I consider something to be a secret, and that thing is coming to my mind very often, and I always ask myself, should I tell my husband? Shouldn't I tell my husband? If it's bothering me to the point of making me think that, the way that Peter was saying, could jeopardize my relationship, so probably it's something that I should, first of all, address within myself, because probably the situation was not sorted within myself. I explain. For example, it was a problem that you went through. You were victim of violence, for example, and you didn't mention to the partner that you are with now, to your husband, doesn't matter. So you came out of that relationship, you did whatever you needed to do back then, but the emotions, the feelings that were connected to that situation, they are not sorted within yourself. So maybe you don't feel comfortable in revealing that to your partner. Why? Because it will make you feel sad. Maybe you still feel insecure in regards to what happened. Maybe in the back of your mind, you still feel that you are the one to blame. For example, if the person was victim of sexual violence, something... well, we know that it's a very sensitive thing, but many people, they were, and they did overcame physically that situation, but not emotionally. It's something really hard for them to cope with when they start thinking about that. So if it's enough to bother you, I believe it's enough, but this is our belief, it's enough to be mentioned to your partner.
Well, secrets in a relationship. Let's hear what people they have to say outside.
Straight from the people, straight to you. The word on the street.
Is it ever right to keep secrets in a relationship?
I think if it's like a really small one that's like, I don't know, I guess for the benefit of your partner, like if you're keeping a birthday present a secret, I'd say it's fine. But otherwise, I'd probably say no. I think honesty is the best policy. Probably if it was like, I don't know, something, I guess that's like of a more intimate nature with like maybe like a past partner or something that, you know, would like hurt them. But I'd say probably something like that. Maybe if you did something really embarrassing, like a really embarrassing story and you're like, actually, I don't want them to know that. Maybe something along those lines. Yeah, I think if it's going to cause like excessive pain, I'd say like probably not. The first thing that kind of sprung to mind is like the whole classic, like when people look through like their partner's phones and stuff. I think that's a bit much. I think you should have total transparency, which then results in trust. So you don't need to like take like kind of intense actions like that. I'd say if you're not being transparent, what have you got to hide kind of thing? Oh, definitely finding out something was hidden from you. Because it's like, why didn't you tell me? I think that's the thing that would like get to me.
I think it's very contextual. I think it really depends on what kind of secret you're keeping. But I think if it's going to be affecting your relationship in general, and if it's something that you should be saying but you're not, then I don't think it's right. If my partner were to ask me about my past and specific questions and everything, I think I'd always tell the truth. I don't know if it can be considered a secret, but maybe how you feel, let's say in an argument in the moment, or if you're fighting and you have this feeling that you want to tell your partner, I think that maybe I wouldn't in the moment, just in case what I say is not exactly what I mean. So maybe I'll think about it and maybe it'll come out in a different way later. But other than that, I don't think that I would really keep anything that might affect the relationship in itself. I have been on the other side where I have found out something and I still don't think it's the same feeling as me dragging along something that I believe I should be telling my partner rather than something I find out later. Of course it hurts, so you can't deny it. But I think that as me personally, it would really affect me as like my day-to-day and everything if I was keeping something away from that person, yeah.
I think that people assume that you need to be 100% transparent with people, and that's not true. You can keep what you need to keep to yourself. I mean, I think don't be mean to another person, don't keep secrets that might harm them, but you don't need to give all of yourself away, you can choose what to give. I think finding out something that goes against you, like an infidelity or something like that, can be really hurtful. But I'm not sure it's much better when they tell you. The damage has been done, whether they find out about it or you tell them. If it's my partner and they've been unfaithful to me, I understand why they'd hide it. If I was cheating on someone, I'd hide it too. At that point, it doesn't really matter if they tell me or if I find out, because the relationship's gone anyway.
I think everybody should be like transparency. If you really love somebody and no matter the situation, you can adjust yourself and adapt to it. I think the more relationship is based on honesty and trust. I think people should make people expect what they get themselves into and tell them the truth so they can decide whether or not they want to get involved. I think the worst thing is to find out, especially if you love somebody and they never tell you, you will be having doubts in the relationship. It won't be like so sweet anymore because you're wondering what they're hiding, what is the next thing going to pop up on you.
If it's a surprise, yeah, sure, keep the secret. But I don't think they're good for long-term relationships because it breaks down trust and communication. Okay, so now I'm contradicting myself, but if I've made a mistake in my past, a genuine mistake, but I've overcome it and it doesn't impact who I am now in a negative way, then I would say no. You know, if it's something that's caused me to change my life for the better, then I wouldn't say it. Having something hidden from you, you know? Because it's like, effectively you're asking like, you know, if I hurt someone or if someone hurt me, right? Because at least that way I'm not the one doing the wrong thing in a relationship. Not as a sign of like righteousness, but just a sign of like, I'm not the reason why this other person is hurting. Rather they're hurting me, and I'd rather like be hurt than hurt another person, right? You know, and have that responsibility of being the oppressor in a way.
It kind of depends on the secret. Like, some of them are not so important, so I guess one of the two people might think that it's okay. I'm a believer of don't ask questions that you can't handle the answers to. So if they ask me something and they think they will be able to take the answer, then yeah, sure. It depends. If the other person doesn't want to share, then yes, it kind of is an invasion of privacy. But if there's a communication between each other and you're comfortable sharing those things with each other, then it's just building a stronger bond, I would say. Better to be told by your partner rather than finding out later, because it's even more hurtful in my opinion, and it breaks that kind of trust you building with each other.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
And you could hear what people are commenting. Our reporter of the Love Talk Show went outside requesting, asking people what they think about keeping secrets in a relationship. And obviously the opinion is different from one to the other. And I would like to talk a little bit. My wife was already talking about something before, but we would like to talk more and go deeper in this subject, because as people, they believe that protecting or keeping secrets, they are protecting their privacy, or holding or keeping some secrets with them, they are avoiding some arguments or some, removing peace from within the house. Or sometimes they think that in keeping those secrets, they are maintaining independence, because this is mine and only mine. We have others that also think that can destroy these hidden secrets, can destroy the relationship, can bring corrosion, if I can say it, to the relationship, can bring also, others also imagine or think that can bring emotional distance. And the truth is, what is a secret? If we are going to see what is a secret, why do I have the need of keeping a secret? It is really important to keep this secret when the subject is my marriage. Do I really need to hold or to keep this secret hidden there and not allowing my wife to know about something that I did or that I was or I went through or whatever? Well, every secret sooner or later will come to the light, and in one way or the other, it can take 1 day, can take 1 year, it can take 1 decade or even more, but secrets, they end up always coming to light. So sooner or later, the truth, let me say it, the secrets will be revealed. And when you start a life together with someone else, when you have decided that this person will part of you and you will be part of this person for the rest of your life, obviously that is important for this person to know everything that is happening, everything that this person has gone through. Because imagine starting a relationship and you're hiding that you have a debts of £1 million, for example. Imagine that in the past you were married for You were married twice and you get now married with the third person, and your wife or your husband is not aware of it. But she has nothing to do with this, or he has nothing to do with this. Of course he has. Of course she has. Because if there are coming any problems from the past, this person today is also going to face the same consequences. Is also going to face the same problems, because this person is with you. And if you are married, this person is legally with you. So every legal stuff that you are going through, this person will face exactly the same problem. They are not secrets. You know, you cannot keep a secret that you have children from previous relationships. You cannot wait to get married, and then after you get married, by the way, I had 3 children with previous relationships. If you are in that and you have a life together with someone, that person, you know, needs to know what is going on, because what is going to compromise you and your relationship in the future. You may think that you are covering a problem, hiding the secret, and no one knows, or my partner doesn't know, my spouse doesn't know, and you hiding it. You think, no, he doesn't know, she doesn't know, so there's no problem whatsoever. But unavoidably, this secret will come to the light, and then the problem will be even bigger. As we said here before, the problem itself won't be the biggest problem. Mm-hmm. The biggest problem would be, why did you not tell me? Why did you hide this until now? You know, I remember, Andrea, something that my mom usually would tell me, and she would tell me, if it wasn't wrong, if it wasn't anything wrong, so why did you try to hide it? Why did you try to keep it away from me?
If that was not with a bad intention, why can't you tell me? Just open up. And you were talking about financial dishonesty, and I was thinking about a situation that happened in one of the countries where we were working at. A gentleman, he was in debt because of gambling. I believe you do remember this situation, and the gentleman lost literally all their money. I'm not saying all his money. I'm saying all their money because he was married, the family money because of debts. And when she had the knowledge of the situation, they have already lost everything that they had, and the lady was really desperate. And like Peter was saying, it's not the debt itself or the problem, because the gentleman had a problem that he really needed to address. But the dishonesty, the lying, hiding what was going on.
I believe this is one of the biggest problems, because for you to keep a secret, sometimes you cannot tell the truth. And we go to the subject that we were talking a few days about lying. Because for you to cover this lie, but to cover this secret, you have to come up with lies. You have to invent a scenario where this secret will not be discovered. And after this, can you imagine the emotional pressure that you are going to have over you keeping secrets? You can tell, but it's my privacy. No one needs to know. If no one needs to know, you have a good option for it. Remain single and remain yourself with yourself. And yes, in that case, no one needs to know. But from the moment that you are accepting someone in your life and you are being part of someone's life, and everything that you do, you are, will have an impact and a direct impact on this person's life. Obviously, that secrets can, bring danger into this relationship and in the future of this person, even if tomorrow you say, but we can separate, we can get divorced, each one goes to his own side, but yet you can take with you the consequences of what these secrets may do or may cause in your life. So it's important for you to know that when you are keeping a secret and you are hiding it from the person that lives with you, this brings anxiety. This brings the sense of, guiltiness, that you are guilty of something. You have always to look over your shoulder. You have always to see what is going on. You are always suspicious. Is he or she talking about this? Did she find out what happened? So usually people, they try to bring up how big the secret is, or how serious the secret is, and they try to how can I say, put the secret on different levels. And this secret it's necessary to share it because it involves infidelity, for example. But this secret here,
it's not so bad.
It's not so bad,
it's not
because
so serious.
I was in the casino spending time with my friends, and he or she doesn't need to know. Yes, but this thing that your partner doesn't need to know tomorrow can become an addiction, and a big problem in the marriage, and a big problem in your finances, and a big problem among the couple, and, as I said before, consequences that are coming up after this.
Some of the consequences are, for example, loss of trust. Once broken, it's very hard to rebuild the trust. And especially, for example, if I am the one confessing, or I am the one exposing, let's better say it, exposing, hey, Peter, I did this, or this happened in the past, and that's why I react this way when this situation comes up. So if I am the one bringing the subject up, it can be let's say difficult for me, because I have to address the situation, probably the emotions and feelings involved when I went through that situation, like we were explaining in the beginning, they might come up, but it's sorted, and I am the one bringing this on the table. But imagine, a relationship can really break down if my husband or my partner, he knows about a situation that happened in the past, a secret, by other person, by a third party. Imagine.
If I end up discovering by someone else.
Yes, like by chance. Nothing is by chance, and everything comes up eventually. But imagine, and then it will be much harder for him to process, for the person to process, than to accept the consequences of saying it now and then. And something really important also, Peter, we give too much importance to things sometimes, and things might seem worse than they really are. We create these big dramas in our mind.
And don't forget, you have a partner that if you are sincere with that partner, it may hurt, but if there is sincerity and honesty, transparency, so you are going to fight against this together, and the chances of making this, moving forward and fixing this and achieving something are very high. But if the secret is being discovered by someone else, it will be complicated, and you have to admit this. And on the top of this, you have secrets that the more that you are hiding them, more they are growing. The problem is just growing, and you are allowing, a network of a net of problems and secrets being built under your feet, and one day everything will come up. Well, I think and I believe that we could help you with it in a way that your relationship will be benefited with having no secrets, and allow the truth always to come up. Let's listen to the song Never Left My Side.
Even before you saved my life, you saw every teardrop that I Even through all this time, you never left my side. I'm talking about a friend who never leaves, who's always got my back when I fall to my knees, who took all of my shame and he called me by name. Oh Lord, I'll never leave your side. Now that we met, it's history. You set me free, I'm free indeed. What could I ever need when you're always by my side? I'm talking about a friend who never leaves, who's always got my back when I fall to my knees, who took all of my shame and he called me by name. Oh Lord, I'll never leave your side.
Faith helped me to draw close to God, not to look in the past, to look in the future, to believe and trust in God. I grew up in Africa. I come from Kenya. We are 7 siblings. When my father died, I was very young, so I grew up with my mom only. When the other children are playing, of my uncles and aunties, my mom would depend on me of everything. She lived with me in the house. She come back, she want to find everything done. There is no excuse. I have no time to play. I have no time to behave like a child. I used to behave like an adult. It was not easy. But because me, I was always trying to protect my brothers and sisters, I always end up in problems. So I used to be beaten every day. I get used to the pain. Even if they beat me, I don't cry. It's like I'm not feeling anything. I become very rebellious. I never care for anything. I'm not scared of anything. So I used to be like a man. I went to work in early age of 12 years old. When I went to the city, Nairobi, to work, I used to send all my money to my mom and to my siblings to study. So I used to support them. Now I start behaving now like a woman because I didn't have father. I needed somebody to, like a father for me. And then I started going out with men. I meet the boy who I had a child with. He started behaving funny. He would lie to me, he would say, oh, I'm going to work, I have night shift. I started suspecting something. One day I followed him. I see he enter in a house. He had another woman. We get pregnant the same time. I was so furious. I told him, I will never forgive you till I die. And this child, as long as he lives, he will never lack anything. I left him, we separated, and I went to live with my brother in Mombasa. When I went to live with him, I went to work in Hotel Beach. There is when I met my Italian husband. I didn't have papers. He left me there for 2 years in Kenya. I make my documents, and then I followed him in Italy. When I came in Italy, it wasn't easy for me to live with him because he was drinking and he was also sick. He had cancer. The doctor said that he has 2 years to live. When my husband died, my life turned upside down. I was depressed. I discovered that I was sick. I had this problem of bleeding, problem of breast tumor, ulcer, and I was in this country. That time I was not speaking language and I didn't know who to turn to. I wanted my life to change because in that country there was a lot of memory of him and me and this problem. I thought that if I go to another country, it would be okay. I moved to England. When I came to England, I didn't have much. They use pound, we use euro there. So exchange this money was homeless. I end up on the street. I didn't have no relative, no friend, nothing. No money, no work, no house, no family. I become homeless. I used to sleep there at the mall. To eat, to shower, it was difficult. And as the woman, I needed somewhere to freshen up. I was homeless for several months. Then a lady came. She told me, I will invite you in the church. She insisted. I say, okay, I have nothing to lose. I will come. So we went. I've gone a lot of churches, but Universal Church was totally different. The way they worship, the way they pray, the way they preach about faith, it was different. When I started attending more services, my relationship with God changed. Then the pastor speak about Holy Spirit. I say, I want this Holy Spirit. I want peace, because I didn't want to go back to the old life, which was tormenting me so much. So I started praying more. I started coming more to service. I started doing chain of prayer. I give all my entire life to receive the Holy Spirit. Today I have Holy Spirit. My life is changed. God has given me 2-bedroom house. I can sleep well, no nightmares, no panic attack. I'm healed from breast tumor, from blood flows. I have 2 sons. I don't struggle in finances. The same place I was sleeping when I was homeless, I have my own business. I can evangelize, saving souls. I'm happy. I am transformed and I am complete. I thank God for what He has done for me.
Real stories, real dilemmas, real solutions. Only on the Dear Love Talk Show.
What would you recommend to someone who is afraid to love again?
Well, you could hear this question in the segment Dear Love Talk Show. And what should you do in order to overcome this fear to love again? You know, I think it will be easy to understand. If you have an open wound, you have to heal this wound. You have to see this wound to being healed. As long as it's open, and as long you are bleeding out of it, you will be always hurt, you will feel pain, and you will understand there's always something there. So what you should not do is trying to replace one relationship with the other. If one day you loved someone and for some reason you lost this love, you end up being deceived, or something happened that caused you to feel insecure or afraid, carrying within you sometimes even a trauma, well, you need to exercise your self-confidence and give time to yourself. And when I say giving time, I'm not talking about an eternity. I'm talking a period of time where you have to heal from within. If you are still afraid and if you are still with this fear within you, it means that from within you are not healed yet. And the step that you need to take is to do something to heal yourself from within.
I believe the example that you have given was perfect, because when I have an open wound, even for example, if I am with my husband and he's close to me, or someone, don't touch me, it's open, oh, it hurts. So you will be very sensitive and not allowing even people to approach you. That's a sign that you really need to heal from within. And another thing is, when you are healed and you need eventually to make a decision to bring someone into your life again, you will have that understanding, let's say, that comprehension. I went through this and this, so now I will be more alert, more vigilant, in order not to be deceived, not only by other people, not only by a person.
No,
but
a person will be able to see the entire picture clearly.
And even our own heart, because sometimes we are deceived by our own heart and emotions.
Well, let's hear the song Crazy About You.
He's crazy about you. Didn't wanna live without you. He traded the stars for a chance at your heart, just to show you it's true. He's crazy about you. Died so you didn't have to. Tore your failure apart. Now he wears your scars. That's how much he loves you. He's never been mad at you. He's only been madly in love. And it's never been about what you do. It's always been about what he's done. It's something you just can't hear enough. Oh, he's crazy about you. Didn't wanna live without you. He traded the stars for a chance at your heart, just to show you it's true. He's crazy about you. Died so you didn't have to. Yeah, yeah. Tore your failure apart. Now he wears your scars. That's how much he loves you. He's never held your past against you. He's only held you close. He'd never give and take it back. You are the one he chose. And the more of him you know, you'll know he's crazy about you. Didn't wanna live without you, no. He traded the stars for a chance at your heart, just to show you it's true. He's crazy about you. Died so you didn't have to know. Tore your failure apart. Now he wears the scars. That's how much he loves you. There's not a moment you're not on his mind. There's no second guessing his sacrifice. He has paid it all 10 million times over and over. There's not a moment you're not on his mind. There's no second guessing his sacrifice. He has paid it all 10 million times over. He's crazy about you. He's crazy about you. Didn't wanna live without you. He's crazy about you. He's crazy about you. He traded the stars for a chance at your heart, just to show you it's true. He's crazy about you. Died so you didn't have to. Tore your failure apart. Now he wears your scars. That's how much he loves you.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
And you could hear there what is going to happen this coming Thursday, the 23rd of October, when we are going to talk in the love therapy, we are going to listen about the first betrayal and how important our decisions or what our decisions can do with our love life and with ourselves.
It's very important, and every love therapy seminar we do have. Do you know, Peter, we have been having these seminars for so long, and always a different theme, a different topic that clears our mind and that gives us the understanding to make right decisions, to go the right way. It's very interesting. And in regards to what we were talking about, people might ask, Peter, how to decide when to share a secret, for example. Does this secret affect the shared life, values, or future? We should ask ourselves. Am I withholding out of fear, shame, or protection? Sometimes the person wants to defend herself because, like we were saying, they didn't overcome it emotionally. So you should overcome it emotionally, because that's when you're going to feel comfortable to share with your partner and overcome all these fears and bring everything to light. And the third question that we should consider: would I feel betrayed if my partner kept this from me? So if you were walking on that person's shoes, would you like that secret to be hidden from you?
Yes, it's a question that you have to ask to yourself. Well, you can go online, uckg.org, and you will find out more about this love therapy seminar. We are located at 232 Seven Sisters Road here in Finsbury Park. And this coming Thursday at 8 p.m., we are going to have the love therapy seminar. You don't need to pay anything. Even if you want to talk with one of us, even if you want to ask for some guidance, if you want to be heard, if you want to, ask what a different perspective to find a way to solve a problem in your love life, you could hear the story, the real story of someone's life that was transformed. Mary Goret was sharing with us the way that things, they turn around in this person's life. And I know sometimes it's even difficult to believe how a person's life can get better in that way. How a person's life can turn in a such positive way. It's hard sometimes even to believe, Andrea. We hear people saying that how is that possible? And the truth is, it's not because people are better or because people they are superior or because they were special. No, but because a simple guidance, a simple perspective, a direction was enough. And sometimes seeing from outside, it's better than from those who are facing that same problem every single day. And this is when marriages are, being compromised, relationships are being compromised, when couples are not understanding each other anymore. And a different perspective with someone seeing from outside. And this is where I'm saying, if you are coming to ask for direction, a different point of view can help you. It can help you as it helped this person who was sharing with us a life transformation. So this every day we are open, but this coming Thursday, 8 p.m., we are going to have the love therapy seminar. Andrea, you will be with us. We are going to reach now the end of our program, and tomorrow we are coming back.
Tomorrow we are coming back. It was a pleasure being here with you. You can still call us because we have a 24/7 helpline, 020-7686-6000. So 020-7686-6000.
Thank you very much, Andrea. And after 28 years, I can testify that there are no secrets between me and my wife. I don't have anything that you can, lift up the carpet and take it from under the carpet and say, I have this that you have not said. And why have I done this? Because why keeping a secret? What is the reason of keeping a secret? I've been asking to myself, if if I was the one being a victim of someone hiding that same secret, would I like it? How would I face this situation? What would be my decision? So before this happens, I believe that transparency is always the best way to make us better, the best way to solve the problem, and the best way for me not to wake up in the morning and wherever I go, have to look over my shoulder to see what is coming.
Likewise, we don't hold on to secrets because that would be a thing that I needed to overcome first within me. And even if the person says, I don't want to say because of the other person, it's in fact something that was not sorted within us. So the best way is to come clear, come clean, and for sure it will benefit your relationship in a way that you've never seen before.
Well, my name is Peter, my wife is Andrea, and tomorrow the Love Talk Show is coming back at 10 p.m. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat of it you shall surely die. Since the beginning of time, one choice changed everything, one decision, one feeling, and the first act of betrayal. How often do we let our hearts lead us to repeat the same mistake, placing people, desires, or dreams above the one who created us? This Thursday, 23rd October at 8 p.m, join us at Love Therapy. Come and discover the root of imbalances in love and how to find your way back to true, balanced and lasting love. You will understand why, before loving someone else, it is essential to learn to love in the right way. The first betrayal, prioritizing our desires over obedience. Do not miss this special evening at 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London N4 3NX.
That wraps up the Love Talk Show. Till tomorrow.